Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. I wanted to talk about today. First, I want to say happy Sunday, y'all. And I want to talk about Cardi B, y'all. She's all over social media right now. I mean, everywhere. And she's talking about her family. She's saying that, there's some kind of bug going around, or the government is poisoning her, or the government is poisoning everybody. It's hard to take Cardi B serious. That's the one thing. It's hard to take her word for anything anymore because of all the games that she play. One minute she act like she's, for the people. The next minute she's spreading all kind of, Illuminati mess, and then, street association mess. She's just from one thing to another, and people cannot take her serious about anything, even if she do have a good message to go out. Now, she said last Thursday, she said a lot of people in her family start getting sick. Now, remember I was talking about this a while ago. I was like, people have to be careful when they messing with all this Illuminati mess, and you know what I'm saying, just playing these type of games with, the spirit world and all of that stuff, and the messages that she's putting out there and things like this, and just the demonic stuff, and just pushing, she knows she have a lot of fans. She knows she have a lot of kids, especially little girls that look up to her, think she's cute, like the way that she done came up, from reality shows to now, she's balling in her mansions, okay? So she knows she have the ear of kids. And due to the fact that I know everybody don't want to be a role model, but when you are, you have to be careful what you put out. So it's hard to take her serious when she put out anything now. The last time she was on my radar, she was putting out, demons is messing with her and all of this stuff. And then after she put all of that mess out, and people start, thinking, what's going on with her, then she started laughing, talking about, she was just playing. She got new music coming out or whatever. Okay, y'all. And she just was promoting for, to get attention for her new music that was coming out. Now, like I said, she don't have to do this because she's very talented. She's very talented. And out of all the rappers that's out here right now, I really like her flow the most, but I just don't like the message that she puts out as far as females. Okay, right now. She's on social media right now, and everybody's talking about, she's saying that the government, the government is poisoning everybody. This is what she's saying right now. And like I said, if it was true, how can people believe anything she say when she played the way she play? Okay, for one, if you're talking about demons is, messing with you and coming for you and this and that and this, and the Illuminati want to take you out, and then the next minute you do a video with the Illuminati mess in it. Nobody wants to hear anything she has to say pretty much anymore. Okay, she said last Thursday her daughter started, throwing up, getting sick, really, really bad. And she said that she threw up like over 20 times. Now that's a lot. She should have been took her to the hospital. If you throw up 20 times, she should have been took her to the hospital. She said that they gave her some medicine and she was feeling better. And then she said her son got sick. And due to the fact she had just took a daughter to the doctor and I gave her medicine, we do this sometime, y'all. We'll do this in a minute. So we don't have to go to the doctor too for somebody else. So if somebody else has some leftover medicine and they're feeling better, if the other person in the family have the same symptoms, then we normally will do that, okay? So she gives the son some medicine. But it did not, I guess it didn't help. Maybe it helped with the throwing up, but then it turned to something else. And then he was like messing all over the place. So she said that he like messed on himself like 15 times or something. So this, it sounds like some kind of bug because this is, I've had like food poisoning before, and it have these type of symptoms. Then she said that, her son lost a lot of weight, y'all. He lost a lot of weight. And she said, I guess he's doing better now. And she said that then Offset got sick. And he was having similar symptoms. Then her grandmother got sick. So she thinking that she's been poisoned. She reminds me of the little boy who cried wolf. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I remember I was telling you all. I said, Cardi B, she don't know what she's dibbling and dabbling in and the games that she's playing. She thinks she's playing. She thinks this spirit world stuff is not real, but it is. And she play a lot of games, y'all. Okay, and remember I told y'all this. I said this months ago. I said, she called herself throwing all this crap out here to other people's kids, but she's really putting her own family life in danger because, once they don't want to use you anymore or they have no more use for you, they turn on you. These same people that you're supporting, the street associates that she support, the this Masonic, Eastern Star mess or whatever that she's supporting with all this Illuminati mess she puts in her videos. When they have no more use for you, then you are the person that they come for next. Look at Bill Cosby. He was running around here throwing up all of these Masonic signs too. And now they're coming for that money. Okay? They locked them up. And then they turn around and let him out. They let him out for a reason, y'all. They let him out so that they can stick it to him and he can, come back and forth to court and they can take that money now. Okay, they let him out for a reason, but they still let him know that we have control over you. And see, they don't realize this stuff until it turns on them, and then they want everybody to feel sorry for them. Now, I'm not saying that they're turning on her right now, but she talk a lot. And she rides the fence. Cardi B act like she's for the people. And then the next minute she act like she's for the Illuminati people. Okay? And she rides the fence a lot. She's very weak. It's just like a lot of people be talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Who's going to sacrifice who? When it comes to them too. Okay? Because one has to be a weaker person than the other so that when it goes down, the last one going to just be left standing is the one with the bag. Okay, and it's just like Cardi B and Offset, okay? She wasn't doing all this Illuminati mess until she started messing with him, so he was in it first. Okay, he was the one that was, dibbling and dabbling in and stuff, and then he brought it to the table for her. Now, a lot of times she speak out about, I don't like doing this in my videos, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, but she turn around and still do it. Okay? Like, she's not a grown woman that she can't say, no, I don't want this in my video or this or that. That's why I'm saying, like, she cries wolf a lot. Now, I'm not saying that her family and something ain't going on because it's a lot of stuff going on as far as out here in these streets. You see how they trying to take away people's rights and all of this other stuff for their own bodies. So it would not surprise me. Another thing, there's a lot going on in the food industry right now. Okay, there's truck drivers and everything coming forth saying that they're going to be out of their jobs next week. A lot of truck drivers is talking about this and saying that they're going to be out their jobs because, these meat companies is not sending out meat anymore. And if you all notice, I don't know if y'all noticing, when you go grocery shopping, it's a lot of empty shelves. It's a lot of companies that's folding right now. It's a lot. Like if you go to, I went to like 3 major stores. And they had no French fries. And I was like, how the heck do you run out of French fries? These people, it's a lot of companies is, closing down or not shipping out. I don't know if they don't have enough workers. I don't know if they just don't have the product to produce anymore. I don't know what's going on. But it is something seriously going on, y'all. We've been saying this for a while. A lot of people have been saying this, that it is time to start, storing some things, okay? Canned goods and stuff like that that's going to last you for a while. If you have freezers, Then, get you some meat and stuff and freeze it up. I do a lot. I go and freeze up almost everything. I go and get bell peppers. I get a lot of bell peppers and onions. I cut them up and bag them up and put them in the freezer. I do this all the time because, I don't like to keep running back and forth to the store all the time anyway. But it's time for everybody to start stacking up on things that you can stack up on. Water and stuff like that. Please stack up on that. Canned goods, please stack up on that. Stack up on whatever it is that you can and that, your family, is used to eating or whatever. Even things that they are not used to eating that can store for a long period of time. Start doing it because it's something going on out here it's really weird. She's not lying about that. She said last Thursday that her family started getting sick. My mother started getting sick last Monday. And she has similar things that she was talking about too. Still going on right now. So, yeah. It could be something in the air that's going on. Or it could be something that, they like to wait till the last minute to tell people about certain things when new stuff come out in the first place. You see how they did before. So, I'm not saying that what she's saying is not true. So, it is some weird stuff going on, y'all. And, I used to go and buy a pack of chicken wings. And it would be maybe $7 a pack. And now when I go to the store, that same pack of chicken wing costs like almost $30 a pack now. Now, no food went up. But it more than doubled in some places. And people are saying that, Tyson, I think it's Tyson's chicken or something like that. They're going out of business or something. Or they don't have the product to put out. Now, I remember all of those, chickens and stuff, burned up in the fire. And then remember we had some other things that went on. I think some cows and stuff got messed up or whatever like that. But it been stuff in different cities and states that's been going on with, animals and stuff being, just losing lives. A lot of them at one time. So this could be a part of why everything done went up so much. This could also be a part of why these truck drivers are losing their jobs now because they have nothing to move. So it's some weird stuff going on right now, y'all. And $20-some, I can't even imagine having 3, 4, 5 kids. Because there's a lot of people out here with 3, 4, 5 kids right now. And they're probably getting the same amount of maybe government assistance that they was, last year or whatever. Or year before. And the food has more than doubled now. So it's like, how are they feeding their kids right now? It's some weird stuff going on. The government is not giving you more. So I don't know how people is even surviving out here with a bunch of kids. This is why I say you got to, be careful when you decide to have babies. You got to be able to take care of them. Okay, nobody is downing people for having a certain amount of kids, but the world we're living in right now, things has gotten really bad to the point that it's a struggle just to keep food on the table for some people. And that's the people, the ones that has all these kids, and they could be working and everything, but look at the gas prices, y'all. Look how the gas then went up. Everything has went up. So it really makes people wonder, like, remember back here when they was talking about, the minimum wage going up to $15? Minimum wage can go up to $20 right now, and it doesn't make a difference because every extra penny that you're making, you won't see it. You're not going to notice it. They're trying to make sure people do not have extra money to save out here in these streets. Minimum wage go up to $15 an hour, but the gas didn't double. So you're paying more for to even get to work. So where's your raise? Food didn't went up. And it didn't double. It's not, I ain't say a $7 bag of chicken wings cost $14. I said it cost $20-something. So it didn't, went up more than doubled. So where's the raise? I keep talking about, I keep talking about this and I keep talking about this. They gave out those stimulus checks to make it seem as if they were giving us something. But then they turned around for your income taxes and made people pay that money back for the income taxes. Okay, they took it out of your, whatever you were supposed to get back. They took that part out first. Then, all of this money, billions of dollars that they're sending over to other countries, y'all, for to help them, it seems as if we're paying for that too. This is how they're keeping their foot on our necks, y'all. This is how people are not to come up in this world. This is why it's so, but we are very strong people. I have to say that. Especially people of color. Because we've always had to be hustlers and struggle. So it's not really a lot for us. It just made people get more creative and start, doing side jobs, doing other things so they can make ends meet and still stay at where they were. But this is ridiculous now, y'all. It's getting out of hand. And everybody is blaming Biden. Everybody is blaming him for what's going on. You give your own people money, they have to pay it back. You give all these other countries money, billions of dollars, and they're not paying anything back to us. But the people, the minorities, the middle class people, their taxes is going up, their food is going up, their gas is going up. Who's really paying for this money that he's sending out the country? Because it seems as if we're the ones that's taking the fall for it. And I don't understand how everything is going on. It's weird how everything is going on. And at the same time they're doing all of this to us, they're taking women's rights away. They're taking people's rights away that they can't decide something for their own selves. And if they do decide to go out of town somewhere and get certain procedures done and come back to where they stay at, if somebody tell on them, they could possibly go to jail because in their city and state, it's not allowed. Y'all, this is weird how these things are going. But we said these are the last days. Things are going to get worse before they get better. Before it really all comes to a head, things are going to get worse. So like I said, y'all just be careful out here in these streets. Okay? And even though, Cardi B, runs her mouth so much, and she's riding the fence on both sides all the time, the messages that she put out, some of them are real. They're real. This one right here, I don't know. A couple people I know they were getting sick off of this too, the same way. Now, could it be some kind of little stomach virus? Possibly. But a lot of people that normally don't be at the hospital are starting to be going to the hospital now for just crazy things. My mom had a friend, she just went to the hospital. And she got sick out of the blue, and no one was expecting that either. So, it's a lot going on right now. Y'all be careful out here. I know people feel like they can move around again, and they want people to be comfortable enough to move around again. They want people to let their guards down. I go places, and I still see so many people without their mask on. This stuff is still out here. Matter of fact, there's more stuff out here. And people are acting as if everything is back to normal. It's not, y'all. It really isn't. But I just wanted to warn you all that, still be careful. And, I know Cardi B still have a lot of family gatherings. And I understand that when you got a big mansion and you want to invite your family over, but you got to be cautious of who those family members are around when they're not around you. Are they hanging out with neighbors, and are the neighbors hanging out with people? Is these type of people that hang out in a lot of crowds of people are not putting masks on? You have to take all of that in consideration. The people that you're around now have to be the same people that, the people that they're not going out to dinner and lunch and stuff and hanging out in public places without a mask. You have to hang out with people that's doing the same thing that you're doing. That's how you deal with stuff like that. If you got a cousin that's still going to the clubs and partying and this and that and hanging out with no mask on and, very popular person, that person can't come around you and your kids. Especially if you're the type of person that's trying to be careful. You just have to think smarter, y'all. You really do. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on here and say that. So, Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Peace.